Good evening everybody, it's Scott here for another exciting episode on our DireWolf20 world. Today we're going to cover some alternatives to power generation. Obviously in my previous episode we talked about steam power, steam dynamos. Today we're going to try and use Magma Power. But obviously there's a lot of extra steps involved with this one. Apart from obviously the machines that need to be built, you're also going to have to transport the energy source, i.e. the magma, from the nether. And what we're going to do is show you how that is done by taking you to the training room. Boom. Right. So what we want to do is basically be able to move that magma, the hot stuff, the energy, from the nether to where our machines are. So what we're going to need is a pump to move the magma. Obviously the hardened pipes, hardened fluid ducts, because if you use standard fluid ducts or piping, it will obviously burn through it, so you need hardened ones. You're going to need obviously an ender tank to sync between the nether and the overworld, and obviously you're going to need something to power the pump with. And funny enough, we're going to use a Magmatic Dynamo for that. As you see, here is an example setup we're going to be using in the nether. And obviously this ender tank is one of the main things we'll need, because obviously it's going to transport even the energy from here into another Magmatic Dynamo. So here's the setup: one pump, one Magmatic Dynamo, one ender tank, and a bunch of piping and leadstone flux duct. Let's make sure we've got that. One dynamo, ender tank, some hardened fluid ducts. Also we'll need a chunk loader as well to keep that area loaded, so obviously keep on pumping everything. Obviously you've got your servo as well, and I think that's about it. Right, let's go back. I think I've already got the pump there ready to go anyway. Let's go back there. Hip hip hooray! Also we're going to need a bit more space as well to do our thing. Oh, good thing I have my Draconic Evolution armor on, because that could have been pretty dangerous. So we try and follow the same setup as we had before. Like I said, I've already placed the pump one block above the magma, obviously using another block to allow it to sit there. Right, what we're going to do then, you'll need a crescent hammer to move the Magmatic Dynamo. There's one. Lovely jubbly. Let's hook these up. Nice. You can see obviously they've connected properly now. Then what we'll need to do is start running this over here. So now obviously we've connected the two, which is great. And then what we're going to do is then stick our ender tank down there. In fact, what we can do, we'll just leave that in the air, because then we can actually see. I mean, one thing I must mention as well, to link the two ender tanks is like an ender chest. You've got three whites here. What we're going to do is do, say, I think 3 red, or red, white, red. And then we'll do the same for the other one when we get back. We'll need a servo to then suck out the old magma. As you see, it's turned off at the moment, because I think it's set so it needs a redstone. So ignore that. So it's going to be permanently on. As you can see, it's lit up now. So what we'll need now then is, funnily enough, a bit of magma to actually start that. Obviously, one thing I did forget, I just need a bucket just to grab some magma. So just bear with me. We're going to head quickly back to the training room to get that. Always one thing I forget, eh? Right. Let's run through here. Where is my bucket? There you go. Lovely job, buddy. Right. Let's go back again. Training pump. It's always one thing. Okay. We are back. There's some there, and just dump you in there. can right click on that. There you go. And you see the tank's actually filling up now because that is now causing a nice little circuit. So you see, oh, that's getting power. That's filled up. Scanning empty FE range 0. It's actually doing its thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it is doing its thing. It's filling up there, you see. So what it's going to do is it's going to essentially change the magma block into a stone block. I mean, what we can do over here is you'll see some very hideous looking areas here where it's obviously we've used these pumps and it's basically just turned all the ground to stone, which is great if you want stone, but for us it doesn't really matter too much. Let's see, has it filled up yet? Okay, it's nearly filled up, that's great. That looks like it's slowly filling up as well. As you can see at the top there, there's a little tank there. You can see it going up slightly and then going down, going up slightly and going down. There you go. So it is pumping it. That's great to see. And now the buff is slowly going up as well because it's, let's see, power up 31. Excellent. Right. What we'll then do here, we'll just dump our... Oh, there you go. See, one of them's just been turned into a block. Right, let's just show these lasers. That's great for the time being. So this area is going to be permanently loaded. What we'll need to do now then, as you see this is slowly going up, we need to, on the other end of the overworld, sync this up. As you see on the front here as well, this item here, if the blue, much like those thermal expansion devices, obviously blue means going in, orange means going out, so at the moment it's at the top, it's blue, so it's obviously going in. So we're just going to head back now to the training room. Wonderful. Okay. So what we need to do is sync these up. So if I believe it was red, white, red. Oh, there you go. It's all synced now. And that ender tank is nearly full, which is great. As you can see, we've already set this up. So we've got a servo. It's saying ignoring that, so it's permanently on. So essentially it will pull anything out of this and then dump it into this for us. As you see, there's 0 RF and 0 magma in there at the moment. So what we want to do here is click that. And that should come out. Just bear with me one moment. Let's just take that out and then we'll reattach that. I wonder if it actually needs that then. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I stand corrected. You don't need a servo on that end. As you see, it's filling up now, which is great, and it's filling up its buffer with energy. Awesome, right? Absolutely awesome. So it's a bit more complicated than this setup with the old steam dynamo. However, you don't need to keep on having to put in, say, coal or energy sources for it to run. It's all going to get all the energy sources from the nether, which is great. So what we can then do there now is we'll just hook these up. And there you go. It's generating power. And it'll be able to power your machines. Simple as. Wonderful, eh guys? If you have any questions about this today's episode, leave a comment below. Obviously, if you want to see more of this, subscribe, which is always great, and like the video for me, please. Until next time, guys, I hope the rest of the evening goes well. See you later. Bye.